All right, good morning. I was supposed to do videos yesterday, but my schedule got massively interrupted. So, good morning from the dungeon, Kikai no Naka no Akuma. We're going to discuss units in the Tau Empire that can either get homing beacons or positional relays. So first off, let me get my cheat sheet out of the red teacher's bag. It's one of those Fridays where I just don't want to be bothered with humanity, but sadly I teach. So escaping humanity is highly out of the question. All right, so cheat sheet away. Hopefully it'll clear up so you can see it. There we go. Wrong side. That was a list I was playing with. Okay, so crisis suit with a positional relay is 27 points. A basic stealth suit team with a relay is 95 points. I figured out which units and what unit types can carry either the homing beacon or the positional relay or both. Crisis suits can take the positional relay and they can deep strike. Stealth suits can take the homing beacon and positional relay, or they can infiltrate, outflank, or deep strike. Riptides can only carry the positional relay, but they can deep strike. The Ravana cannot deep strike, but can carry the positional relay only as one of its upgrades. Broadsides positional relay, they can deep strike with the retaliation cadre. Ethereal, it's how you want to get the ethereal to the game, but he can take a homing beacon. If you add him to a fire warrior team, I think he has to get out of the devilfish for the homing beacon to work. Ghost kill, positional relay, deep strike. Pathfinder team with recon drone. Realizing what the recon drone is capable of, you can have a homing beacon and a positional relay. You can scout or outflank. And then from the Forge World side of things, the Tetra has scout, outflank, and homing beacon. The sensor tower has homing beacon or positional relay, and you place it during deployment as terrain. Done. I was doing more note scribbling. Infiltration cadre. In Apocalypse, the unit would be a big unit with points investment, with a lot of points invested, but a major positional relay and homing beacon coverage to be anywhere, because the individual units don't have to stay in formation for the bonus. Stealth suits teams at 95 apiece are pretty cost effective. Pathfinder teams 210 roughly apiece for the infiltration cadres. And don't upgrade the piranhas and you still get it. In games that are not APOC but you're playing large, that still makes it a viable deployment unit. So we were showing you the rulers yesterday. So effectively, this devilfish is out of position. So I would have to scout to the edge of this building and further up, just in case they figured out how to snipe out the sensor tower. With the assassins release and update, anything can be ganked turn one by a witty enemy commander. So 6 inches, we get that Tetra and that Tetra. I mean the Tetra and the sensor tower. Sensor tower is the only one positional relay. Positional relay, again, in the demonstration, walking in a outflanking unit back here, armor 10, we could have Pathfinders with rail rifles eat the rear of that Lehman Russ. The Tau have a lot of beneficial features and functions that are really nastily effective to get rid of people. Outflanking a Tetra turn 2, and then having all the deep strikers coming behind him. We could eat the melted teams in both chimeras, smoke that. It's just list building. A lot of it is just genuine constructive list building. My disclaimer is that I stopped playing tournaments because all my favorite units, I couldn't get them into a tournament. And for me, my units work as an orchestra. Granted, I'm not a music major. I was a business major in college. but it's an orchestra. I have 11 different instruments in my army that are highly effective and nasty, that as a group would be massively powerful working in cohesion. So to add the stealth suit issue to this, I didn't leave myself anywhere within 12 inches where I could effectively deploy the stealth suits and be safe without being annihilated. If this was Apocalypse, I would put them right here with the position, with the homing beacon. I would upgrade this to a 120 point unit and put them right there. Because 6 inches away from the stealth suits, if I'm going all out kamikaze, trying to have the first one crippling of my opponent, not a tabling, right there is my danger close zone. 6 inches. And 6 inches away from the enemy puts me within melter range effectively for the entire front line of targets. I'm within 9 inches of all the Bane blades. I'm within range to not have melta on anything else, but if I wanted to go kamikaze turn 1, that'd be my turn 1. So, this is the first video of the day. There will be several more. We're just going to highlight the strengths of Tau and what nastiness you can create or come up with. So, bear with me as today's grades and everything that I have to get into the system, but we'll have fun.